Haley Constantin here, and welcome back to the final episode of this Organic Marketing Masterclass, teaching you how to get clients for free using social media. So we've broken down how to take people from Facebook groups, your profiles, your own groups, and we've learned how to get them booked in for a consultation call with you. So now it's time for the final part of the process, how to actually get them from being on a call with you or in a consultation to actually handing over their credit card, paying you £1, £2, or even £3,000 plus. And this is what we teach trainers to do inside the Personal Trainers Elite Academy, position themselves in a way so that they can sell a premium price personal training or online coaching program to a complete stranger. So in this final episode, you're going to learn the framework to do that. So if you find this video series helpful, give it a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe to my channel for more training videos like this, and check out more of the videos that we have teaching you how to grow your income and attract more clients. And the reason why I'm teaching you a full series on how to get clients for free is so that when you get your next client, you can see that what I teach works, and then you consider applying for the Personal Trainers Elite Academy to help us take you to the next level and become one of the elite. So with that being said, let's dive into the training and show you how to take those consultations, those calls, and turn them into clients by closing the deal. When it comes to taking a prospect out of your messenger conversations or Facebook groups or other people's communities and making them apply to speak with you, that's the key here. You want to get them to apply to speak with you. The key is to make yourself sound exclusive, because if they can just talk to you whenever you want, whenever they want rather, it doesn't really feel special or exclusive, right? So what you want to have is something we call an application process to actually get them to apply. Just like if you were to go to a college or university, you have to fill out a form, you have to tell them about yourself before you get in. And there's a feeling of satisfaction when you get accepted, right? If you get accepted after you've filled out an application form, whether it's for college, university, finance for a car, a house, there's that feeling of excitement, of gratitude. And that's what we want to create inside them, that feeling like, wow, I've made it through the application process, right? And that's part of this positioning to allow you to charge a premium price. And so you want to have that, but it's also a filtration process. So what that means is we're trying to filter out the bad leads by just getting a bit deeper into their situation. Because if you ask questions on a private messenger conversation and you're not going deep enough, you want to make sure that the application form is going to filter them a little bit harder so you can see if they're in the right position to take action now, if they're financially fit, and if they're able to move forward. Because you don't want to spend an hour on a call or have a consultation with someone who's not in the right place. It's not good for your mindset taking on calls like this, and it's not going to really help them, right? So we only want to be talking to people who are ready to move forward and take action with their health and fitness. And you also want to have an auto booking process. We teach this inside the academy. We teach trainers how to actually automate this entire booking process so that when clients and consultations get booked in, you're not manually having to do that, because that's a lot of time and admin messing around with back and forth. But if you're not at that stage and you don't have an automated booking process, you have to do that manually. Okay, that's just part of it. But just be aware that you would want to be automating this down the line when you've got 10, 20, 30 applications a week, right? Because you don't want to be spending time on your phone manually texting them reminders and telling them not to forget about their appointment. And this is how we get 80 to 90% of our consultations to show up. So just consider having that in place as you scale this up and as you have more consultations booked. So you've got them on a call, you've got them in a consultation. What you want to be doing is asking them questions, right? You want to be leading the conversation just like you did inside Messenger. Now you're leading the conversation on a call or face-to-face, right? Wherever you're taking this person on. So important that you lead the consultation, because if they start asking you the questions, they now take the power. That means they're now screening you. And it's so important that you are the one asking questions, because it's kind of like you're a doctor. You're diagnosing their situation. You're trying to find out more about them. You're trying to find out if you can help them. Okay, so it's so important that you're the one who's asking these questions, because you are seeing if they're a fit for your program, not the other way around. You're vetting them, they're not vetting you. And dig into their why. So important that you actually go deep, dig deep into their why. Like, why do they want to take action? People buy on emotion and they justify with logic. Okay, I'll repeat that. People buy on emotion and they justify with logic. So you want to be getting people to invest in you, your program, based on how they are feeling, their whys, and they'll justify it with logic. Well, they need to do this. It needs to happen now. Okay, so going deep, asking more questions about their why is so important to position you to sell a premium program. And there's more training videos on my YouTube channel and on the blog if you want to find out more about the questions to ask to charge premium prices. Then, once you've found out more about the situation, you've determined or deemed if they're a fit, you then get permission to then present your solution. So important that you get their permission. You don't just want to start telling them about what you do if they're not interested, if you're not vibing with them, if they're not vibing with you. So you get their permission, say, hey, would it be okay? I think I could possibly help you to share what we do here and see how it sounds. Okay, something along those lines to really just get their permission, get them to say yes, lead them into presenting your program. And something I didn't mention actually, which I wrote here, is to go deep into their pain. Okay, when you're asking more about their problems, their situation, you really want to go deep into their pain here, because that's what's going to connect them emotionally to taking action. So just something to think about. And so jumping ahead, presenting your program, talking about what you do, breaking it down. We call it the MVP inside the academy, where you present a program, minimum viable presentation, breaking down the features, the benefits, and how it's going to help them get to where they want to be. Okay, every feature needs to have a benefit. If you're not driving home the benefits of what you're going to do, the how doesn't really matter to them, right? So you need to really be talking about the benefits of what they're doing, how it's going to help them. Okay, that's really the key to creating an irresistible offer and not just sounding like another trainer or a cheap commodity that you can get anywhere or you can get online for free. So you need to sound different by saying things and talking more about the benefits and connecting it with their desires. Okay, that's the key to creating a high value program when you're presenting it. Now, before you go in and talk about the price and everything, they need to be sold on the program. Okay, you can't talk about the price and how much it costs and all that kind of stuff. You can't sell something that they're not sold on when they're not sold on the process. Okay, so you want to get their 10 out of 10 commitment that this is for them. You want to ask them a really obvious question like, scale of 1 to 10, how does this program sound to you? 1 is like, definitely this isn't for you. 10 is like 100%, this is what you feel you need right now. Where are you at on that scale? If they're not a 10 or touching a 10, then don't talk about your prices. Okay, the price is irrelevant. But if they're at a 10, they're like, yep, this is exactly what I need. You're who I want to work with. This is what 100% I need to do right now. Okay, currently, not 6 months from now. Then you're going to go and talk about your offer. Okay, this is where you're going to present your price. And there's 2 things you want to do with your pricing. You want to create urgency, scarcity. Urgency, scarcity. You want to have limited spaces, or you want to create urgency around the price, okay, to get people to take action. People need incentives to move, right? Most people struggle with their health and fitness because they keep pushing it off and not taking action. So we need to help them a little bit with that decision by creating some urgency and scarcity by saying, hey, I'm only taking on 5 clients this month. Would love you to be a part of it. We did fill a spot this morning, so we've only got 4 left. So there's 4 spots left. Right now the price is $2K. It's going to go back up at the end of this week. Which option works best for you, right? Urgency, scarcity. You want to create that internal need for them to take action, okay, through the questions you ask, and then that external pressure for them to feel like, okay, I need to move now. This is it. You've made sure all those questions, if you found it's the right time, now they need to move. There's no more delaying. So once you've done all of that, overcome any objections, most people might say, common things like I don't have the money, you talk to my husband, my wife, anything that is logistical you can handle, right? If you've asked the right questions early in the consultation, you shouldn't be having to deal with those objections at the end because you've already found out that now's the time, they've got support from their husband, their wives, their partners, they've deemed that they have the financial situation to invest in themselves, and everything should be fine. So you should only really be working on those logistical things because they should already be sold on the process, they should already be sold on you, and they should already be sold that now is the time to do it. And so that's how you take someone from a complete stranger and sell them a 1, 2, or 3K package. And this is what we teach trainers inside the academy to do, and do it very smoothly and effortlessly without feeling pushy and salesy or awkward on those phone calls. Nothing worse than being on a phone with somebody and feeling really awkward talking about things like money and their problems. You want to feel comfortable, and so you want to be practicing this stuff through. There's another training on my channel where I talk about the keys to selling a premium program and what to do to be good at sales. So go and check that video out. And that's it. That's how you take somebody from a complete stranger on social media, on Facebook, in a group, and building your own network and then turning them into a premium client for free using these organic strategies. That's it. There's no real secrets to this, and I've just broken everything down, in fact, in this 4-part series. So all the secrets are out. And you know what? The reason why I've given you all this free training is because I want to help you get more clients. And I know that if I help you get more clients, you're going to trust and believe in what I teach more, and then eventually consider applying for the Personal Trainers Elite Academy. So if this 4-part training series has helped you get one step closer to getting a client, or maybe it's got you your next client, why don't you consider applying and speaking with myself or a member of my team and seeing if we can help you take your business to the next level by teaching you our attraction automation action strategy and our new magnet method to attract more of your dream clients who are going to pay you more, give you more freedom and enjoyment to actually enjoy life whilst helping more people. So if that sounds like something you would like to do, go ahead and apply for the Personal Trainers Elite Academy. Below this video, we'd love to talk with you, share more about your business, hear where you are, and see how this series has helped you take your business to the next level. And as always, stay tuned for more training videos just like this. If you found this series helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it out, tag a friend. Let's help more trainers grow their business and impact more people, and subscribe to the channel. Lee Constantin here, and I'll see you soon.